It's like my brain was just on like a chill vacation. Like, okay, we're still having fun, we're still being entertained, but we're actually being entertained by the beach, you know? Whereas the other books are like, we're intense. Like, these are the things that are happening. I'm just like, whoa. So this is like a nice little seaside book, whereas the other ones are like, gotta look at my glasses and revolutionary and all these other things. And I needed a break, damn it. I needed a break. Hi, hello, and welcome to the Cozy Little Book Club. I'm your host, Taylor. Thank you so much for joining. Lately, I've been reading really good books, but they have been very heavy in their subject matter. And that has left me to be a little drained. So I just needed something new. Even my outfit is light because I feel like I've been wearing dark clothes. I got these sparkly little disco bar because I'm trying to have a party. I'm not trying to be sad and feeling heavy when the damn books too. That's why I was like, it's important for us to read because we need some escapism. But in like the best, like most healthy way. You know, we need a break from everything that's happening out in the world. It's a lot going on, man. There's a lot going on. The last book I read was The Reformatory by Tananarive Due, and that was a really good slow burn, but then really turned up in the last like 30-40% of the book. It was good, but it was just, it had me feeling intense. There were a lot of things going on in that book, and so I was just like, you know what? Let me take a step back from what I've been reading. Let's find something completely different. And so for the sake of my nerves and just how I've been feeling after reading these and the things that are happening in the world, I needed a drastic change. And so I really opted for something that was messy. I needed some drama that had nothing to do with me. I'm just a pure bystander to the drama and the messiness, but something that made me laugh, that was interesting, and I found that. So shout out to Natasha Bishop because the book we're talking about today is Only for the Weak. It is definitely messy. A lot of people recommended this on the Black Girls Read Facebook group, and I try to take recommendations with a grain of salt because what someone else might like, I might not like, and vice versa. So, but I did have this book kind of on my radar because a lot of people were talking about how messy it was, and I was like, okay, like when I'm in that mood, and I'm definitely in that mood right now, or I was in that mood. Like I don't need to read a bunch of messy books. I think this one will do for now, but either way, shout out to the Black Girls Read Facebook group. Shout out to them. So yeah, I'm really excited to talk to you about this book. This book was everything that I needed. It was short, it was quick. It got to the point and it dove into the drama immediately. It was no slow burn. We with the shits immediately. So yeah, that's why I like this book. We've been in kiki, y'all. So like I said, this is not a slow burn. This book starts off kind of crazy immediately. We meet Janelle, who is on the way to Tulum for a destination wedding. The wedding is for her sister, Anne-Marie, who is marrying Arnold, who is Janelle's ex-boyfriend. Yeah, we start off like that. It's really like that. No, but for real, it really is like that. Even though Janelle and Arnold broke up mutually and there were no hard feelings, it was still weird for him to start dating her sister. It's definitely giving weird and shady, right, boo? It's weird and shady. So even though it was mutual, it was still very weird for Arnold to start dating Janelle's sister 3 months after they broke up and then propose to her in another 3 months. The math is very short. It's a very short window. It's very strange. But yeah, Janelle wasn't mad about it, but it was still very weird and shady for both of them. It's like tacky. It's just tacky on a lot of, if I have to explain it to you, then you should know why that's tacky, okay? That's tacky. It's definitely weird and shady, but Janelle, she's okay with it. She is perfectly fine. She thinks that these two belong together. She has no beef with them. But her mother thinks otherwise. She thinks that she's sad and it's a really rough time for her. But Janelle's like, girl, no, like I dodged a bullet. This works out for Marie. This man works out for her, not for me. So I'm chilling. But her mom is just fussing over her. The wedding is in 2 weeks and the engaged couple decide to invite their bridal party to Tulum a week early so that they can relax and enjoy the time before it gets really hectic wedding week. Marie and Janelle's friends, Evie and Danny, are there, and Arnold brings his friends, including his best man, Rome. Oh, and before I forget to mention, Janelle is Marie's Maid of Honor. They're all based out of Baltimore, and Rome has moved away for a while, living in California. And he's really happy that he might get to spend some time with Janelle this week. Everybody's plotting on each other. But not like maliciously, but they're all plotting on each other. He was first interested in her when Arnold introduced her as his girlfriend. But now that they've broken up and everything seems to be mutual, Rome is ready to make his move. So he wants to use this week to get to know Janelle and also keep her very relaxed and stress-free during this week of chaotic wedding preparation. Rome is interested in getting to know Janelle and keeping her sane amongst the chaos of the wedding. They come to an agreement that Rome will be Janelle's personal stress reliever. Scandalous! But only for the week before the rest of the friends and family arrive for the wedding. The agreement works out perfectly at first. But then, as they're spending so much time together and they're on this beautiful, dreamy vacation, they catch a little bit of feelings for each other. It gets juicy, girl. And while Janelle must navigate that, she's also trying to navigate where this tension she feels is coming from her sister. It's dramatic, romantic, and definitely messy. And in the end, we see who Janelle can really count on. The themes of this book are family drama, forbidden love, and vacation romance. My reasons for liking this book are very simple. It was light, it was quick, and it was entertaining, especially when it got messy. But on the same hand, it was also very sweet and romantic. And also something I realized I definitely need a lot more romance in my life. Janelle was a very kind and successful woman. I really just liked her character because she was sweet and really funny. Another one of the women that I liked in the book was Evie. She was not playing when it came to her best friend. She was not playing. She was ready, on, go. TTG, you need friends like that. Now, when it came to her sister, Marie, I didn't like her. She was really rude to not just Janelle, but everybody. So rude and demanding. And, you know, I get the whole bridezilla thing, but people got to realize we have to deal with you after. I never had a bridezilla situation, thankfully, but we're all familiar with the term. We know that people get a little crazy when it comes to their weddings, but I just think that being anxious or feeling some type of way about the wedding and then just kind of being like an asshole is just not a good excuse to me. So I did not like Marie. And also, it wasn't just about her being a bridezilla. She was just unkind, annoying, and very petty. And it's crazy because I didn't like their mom either. She learned that from her. So they had some issues that they really needed to work out. But I mean, it definitely made for the drama in the book. So I appreciate that. And Arnold is weird for getting with his ex's sister. It was just very strange behavior from both of them. It was just very shady. Like, Janelle and Arnold had dated for a year, but Marie and Arnold had only dated for like 6 months before getting engaged. I don't know how long after they were engaged that this wedding came about. It doesn't say all that. But like I said, it was a very short read. They just got to the point. But yeah, I don't know. It was just weird. Like, I would be mad if I would be annoyed. That's just weird. It's weird and it feels like incestuous. When people get like too close with, like that's just weird. You just mingling together. It's weird. It's weird. It's strange. You can't deny that that's strange. That's weird. Yeah. Everybody was like acting like it was cool. Like even though Janelle was okay with it, she was like, that wasn't weird. Like that wasn't shady. Like it was. For for real, it was weird. That was strange as hell. And Rome. Rome is the perfect book boyfriend. Now, I want to say that I've never really thought of myself as like, I've never really had a character that I connected with, like, oh my God, I wish that they like my man or nothing like that. But I know that that's like I don't want to say a trope, but that's like a thing that happens. Like, even in the book, they're talking about reading a book and having a good book boyfriend. And I feel like if I were to have a good book boyfriend, it would be Rome. It would be Rome because he was just fun. He was very successful, very confident. He was not playing games. And anybody who was talking crazy to Janelle, he wasn't going for it. And most importantly, he kept his word. Anytime he said he was going to do something, he didn't even ask to do. He wasn't even asked to do it. He just did it. No one even asked him to do these things. He just did it. Like, he was just really there for my girl Janelle. And I thought that was really cute. And I loved it. And I'm just here for Rome. He really wasn't playing when it came to Janelle. Like, anytime that anybody would try to talk to her crazy, because like I said, it was chaotic during this wedding that's already dramatic, you know, and so people were like kind of like trying to buck up at Janelle, and that was not cool, and he wasn't going for it. So I really like that for her. Perfect book boyfriend. Now, you might think it's weird that he also went for his best friend's ex as well. And it is. You're not wrong. It's kind of strange. But we can't act like they didn't do it first. Typically, I wouldn't be petty about that. But Rome didn't go after the other sister. He just went after the ex. I don't know. It's just like kind of hypocritical. But it's still weird. And like, I don't know. It's just a different level of weirdness, but it seems more acceptable on their end rather than Arnold going after his ex's sister. That is weird. You going after your boy's ex, that's also weird, but it's not like they're related. You know what I mean? So it's strange. Weird. So you get what I'm saying. But either way, I really appreciated how Rome was really like about Janelle and really about helping her and making her feel good. So that was really sweet. And I really like that. All in all, this book really doesn't have a lot to go deep into, which honestly is another thing I'm kind of grateful for by taking a break from these like super intense books, which have layers and layers of just a lot going on to like decipher and think about. It's a lot. So I'm really grateful that this book was a quick, easy, direct read. So for that, I'm going to give this book a 4 out of 5 golden bookmarks. It was perfect. It was just what I needed. It was exactly what I wanted without it doing too much. And I'm a big thinker, so if it was just direct and to the point. I just liked it. It wasn't that deep. It was like my brain was just on like a chill vacation. Like, okay, we're still having fun. We're still being entertained, but we're actually being entertained by the beach, you know? Whereas the other books are like, we're intense. Like, these are the things that are happening. I'm just like, whoa. So this is like a nice little seaside book, whereas the other ones are like, gotta look at my glasses and revolutionary and all these other things. And I needed a break, damn it. I needed a break. This book was exactly what I was looking for. It had a bunch of drama, had more than enough steamy moments, and it was really just like a quick page turner. I read this book in I probably could have finished it in one day, but I had to work, so I would say 2 days I finished this book. I really enjoyed this book, and I'm looking forward to more of the series by Natasha Bishop. And that wraps up another episode of the Cozy Little Book Club. Thank you so much for joining. If you made it to the end, be sure to comment with a little stack of book emojis, or maybe some little hearts, or a little couple, or little kisses, whichever you see fit. And if you've read the book, please let me know what your thoughts were. I'd love to hear them. Be sure to hit that subscribe and notification bell so that you know each week when we post a new review. Thank you again for tuning in. I hope y'all have a lovely day. And remember, when you open a book, you open your mind. Peace.